Hello, greetings. My name is James Job. I am here to present the progressive learning of my portfolio of my industry placement. My student ID is A00124669. So, quick overview of my lodge. So, I'm currently doing my industry placement in the property called the Southern Ocean Lodge, which is part of the luxurious Bailey's Lodges. It's an ultra luxury eco lodge comprising of 25 rooms in total, cheapest one being the of 3,200 rate. This lodge is ranked best in the Oceania and ranked 8th globally according to the 2024 Telegraph Portal Awards. This is located in the very remote area of the Kangaroo Island next to the Hanson Bay. Coming to my role, I was hired as an F&B attendant. Gradually, I got to take up the roles of a barista and a bartender. Um, and I had to do menu presentations, wine pairing, and do a bit of bartending and barista, and do guest arrivals, basically greet them. Out of all these, wine pairing was quite difficult for me. Getting to know the wine was quite difficult, and always had to, not just me, all the employees had to meet the customer expectation, give them the wow factor. Coming to the skills required, agility, adaptability, and flexibility. Uh, Coming from a casual dining environment back in Adelaide, shifting to the fine dining environment was quite a task. I had to take on multiple roles as a bartender, barista, and do wine services. There was like immense a lot of sequence of service that I had to follow. So that was quite difficult being managed, and also to manage being a barista and a bartender during the service. So ability, adaptability, and flexibility and agility came in handy. I always also apart from that, I always had to take up the last minute calls or shifts. Based mainly because if somebody had called in sick or anything, so I had to be flexible during my internship. Coming to the emotional resilience, really sorry about that. There was a customer review for my performance for an outstanding team member along with two of my colleagues. Coming to the emotional resilience, I had to stay calm under the busy fine dining service. I might lose my focus in between, but I had to had to stand back up and do the service. I had to handle the guest feedback and ask, and I always had to meet their expectations. Also had to take a breaks in betweens when it gets very busy, but never fail, never back down. I had to use these challenges as my opportunities, especially coming to the wines. I was very uh, bad in wines, but coming here, I was able to excel. Not I would become well above average in terms of knowledge compared to others in wine sector. And this is the certification given by my manager for completing one of some of his training regimes, training curriculums, and also coming to the third skill, which is working well with others. I would say not just in the hospitality sector, or for me, my for that matter, working well with others. I think it's a crucial and a pivotal part in all of the industry across the world, because you always need to have a good mind space when working, which will help The service goes seamlessly. It also builds relationships. It is really good for having a long-lasting relationship, especially having an effective communication. I think increases the mm, services flow uh, exponentially. We have so always coordinate with the guest, always coordinate with the team members, always coordinate with the back of house players. Everybody, everything comes in handy. So working well with others is one of the very crucial ones. And there's another customer review that I had received, and my also, as you can see, my name was mentioned as an outstanding team member once again. Uh, Coming to the highlights and challenges and the remedy. Uh, Main highlights was obviously learning more about the wines. It was one of the biggest highlight compared to considering the current hospitality industry. Also, I got to get trained in the barista, which I think also considering the current Australian culture, Australia has a really strong coffee culture. And one of the other last highlights I would be is like I got to build up really good networks. Really, I had made really good connections. I think which will become handy in the future. Also, I got better in bartending. I was a zero when I came to the Southern Ocean Lodge, but now I am able to make a few of the classic cocktails, which I think it's a pretty good achievement. Coming to the challenges, I had challenge getting the wine pairings correct with the proper food. I had hard time getting the smell and the taste correctly since I'm coming from India where I don't have a wine culture. Also, interacting with the guests. So the since the lodge is in a very remote place, there's nothing much going on in the lodge. So we had to always keep the guests uh, alive by always talking to them. We should never make them feel alienated. So we had to always keep asking them how they are, how their day was, or what their plans are for the day. Always offer them drinks, canapes, make them just give them the surreal experience that they came searching for. And another challenge was to do getting the barista and bartending done right because there was no specific time for getting trained in barista and bartending. I got better at barista by making the staff coffees, making coffees for the staff, and in a 5-10 minutes I get in between the work. I always then made a coffee for myself or anybody who needs coffee. That's how I made myself better in coffees. That is the solution for that challenge. And for the interacting with the guest, I would say I just simply improved my storytelling ability. I watched videos, read about it, uh, took tips from my manager. Yes, and I improved my storytelling ability. And the solution for the wine pairing and the wine was I always had my backup. Uh, Not a backup, my backbone. My manager, my sommelier, uh, he always had took me personally and taught me a lot about wines. Told me how to taste a wine, smell a wine. Basically, he gave me private wine lessons, which I think helped me a lot. Reflecting on the feedback and taking action, I took my manager's advice on the wines. He literally told me to taste all the wines and have an understanding on how the wines are different, how each wines are distinct, also the distinctive features of each wine, each distinctive features of each wine and the grape varieties. So I did that. That feedback was quite useful. Also, one of the other feedback was to always have an eye on the tables, always know what is happening in the restaurant, always have an effective communication, which I guess uh, is one of the most important feedback that I've received, which helped us coordinate better and to have a faster response and get a better guest satisfaction. Also, the other feedbacks was, or every time I made copies, I would ask the others or how the copies was, and I would take their feedback, try to make it better. Not just in barista, even coming to the bartending, I would go to the guest. I'll tell them that hey, I'm pretty new in bartending, so let me know if this is okay for you. If not, my apologies. I'm gonna make you another one, but better. That's these feedbacks and actions I took really helped me a lot in the industry placement. And my goal is to become a certified sommelier. Yes, wine has definitely piqued my interest. So I'm planning to become a certified sommelier within the next 18 months after graduation and to secure a wine-focused food and beverage role in a luxurious hospitality. Coming to the smart breakdown, yes, it is specific. I want to be a sommelier, wine specialist role. Anything is fine. Measurable, yes, it is achievable by completing the WSET level 2 and 3 certification. Also, it is achievable, yes, like the wine knowledge that I gained from the Southern Ocean Lodge actually laid foundation of my basic wine knowledge, and now I'm going to build my wine knowledge on top of the foundation that I gained from the Southern Ocean Lodge. So yes, it is achievable and it is relevant. Yes, considering the current hospitality market, all the guests wants to have wine along with their gourmet food, which I think is actually increasing the whole experience. So yes, it is very relevant and it is time bound. Yes, I'm planning to do it in the next 18 months after the graduation. The obstacles I may face is the limited uh, providers for the certificate wine certifications. Me being in Adelaide, there's only one provider, which is the TAFE, who gives the wine certification. So it could become a problem. Also, balancing my study with the part time could be also a obstacle that I may face. And also, yes, it is a very competitive market because a lot of new players are coming in the market, having the knowledge, immense knowledge about the wines. So yes, I'm pretty novice or a rookie in this field, but yes, I'm planning to improve myself. Employability skills to overcome the obstacles. Yes, agility and adaptability. I have to be fast, quick between my wine certification course, my master's, my part-time job, and as well as my social life. So I have to be adaptable. I have to adapt to 4 different scenarios in a single day. So that could be quite challenging. Let's see. And yes, I need to have the agility, also the emotional resilience. I can have setback from any 4 aspects of my upcoming life. So I should have a really good emotional resilience to stay motivated and stay focused. Also, networking and communication over the course of completing my masters, my wine certification. I'm planning to build even more networks, get even faster roles, jobs. Yes. Also, finally, not but not least, self-management. At the end, I have to take care of myself. I have to budget my uh, revenue, budget my capital, uh, spend carefully, also keep an eye on my own health. Tips for the upcoming industry placement candidates is always be proactive, ask questions, get on, try new tasks. You shouldn't wait for anybody to give it to you in silver platter. That never happened. That never happened to me. I always asked them, I always volunteered myself to do the job, which made me better at it. Also, even the smallest of the jobs matter because not just that it increases your skill, but it also increases your accuracy and precision, which is crucial to have for you to give a consistent service every time to the guest. Also, to build the relationship, learn from others, and be a team player. Yes, this is not a one-man show. Service, hospitality is now never a one-man show. It's always a team play. Always go by the motto one team, one dream. I'm pretty sure that it's going to help you in the long term. This is the references. Thank you.